Welcome back. We're here with the bronze match for the 100% tournament between Crawfish and Jackalacka. So, for those of you who saw the previous match between Jack and Flux, you saw that it was a very close match. And so, you still have, this still should be a very good race between two good runners. Anyone's race here. The winner of this will take third place. Yeah. We're here with Rubber Toe 64.
What's up, guys?
First time commentating. I'm sure you'll do great. After this match at 7, we have the grand finals between Univa and Flux. So it should also be a good race. I think we're going to be getting started any second now. And we have the countdown. So there we go. I think. All right, we're done. We're officially started. So, good old standard pineapple. Run in a circle, get the stuff, leave.
Yeah. Just some movement here. It's been a while since I've seen a Hondo run, so...
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good category.
Oh, definitely.
So, for those of you who are unfamiliar, what's happening right here is the runners are disabling the hand that typically grabs you when you go out of bounds in most areas. And by loading a level with the hand on screen, you can go through triggers that are set up to instantly grab you without getting grabbed, which will be useful in about 15 seconds.
Crawfish opting to go for the spat on the pineapple, actually, and then disabling it. That's interesting.
Yeah, did he have a save game prompt? I know he likes to do RSS with the save game glitch, but I think he's stopped doing that recently, so it might still just be a habit.
Yeah, I don't think he started with the save, so...
Yeah, okay, so runners will now attempt Robo Sandy Skip, one of the hardest tricks in the game. Jack missing once, Crawfish missing once.
Yeah, RSS is really tough, so
very
getting
precise.
It first try is just difficult.
Nice job from Crawfish.
In the lead now. Okay.
Yeah. So missing that trick loses about 15 seconds every time if your setup is quick. Jack getting it third try, not bad at all. Those were both runners came out faster than the alternative strat.
I think fourth try is still faster, I believe.
Yeah, fourth try should save about 15 seconds at most. It'd probably be more like 10 if you're taking your time.
Let's see how these tree domes go off.
Looked like a good tree dome from Crawfish.
Yeah. See how the RNG goes for Jack. That was pretty similar. He just had that one fodder spawn on the side of the table. but still pretty good.
Yeah. Not bad at all. I mean, once you're past RSS, yeah, you can breathe a little bit. You got a bit of a break.
Ooh, Jack going for the
That was-
fast rollback.
That was nice, actually.
Yeah. They both got it though, so that's really good for both runners.
Coming up to Dream, and that's when we'll see some more cool skips. I mentioned this last time, but for those that weren't there, we talked to Mr. Krabs at this point so that we unlock Spatula Warp in the menu for later in the game before Industrial Park. Both runners are attempting super bounce. Crawfish gets it. Nice little trick. You use the momentum from the slide to push yourself into the block so you can jump even though you'd think you shouldn't be able to. And now Crawfish will be setting up Oil Skip. This
Let's
is
see if he's left side or right side again.
left or right. Left. Slightly right. Like right left. Works though. Yeah, that trick a bit harder than it looks. It's not too bad though once you get a feel for it.
Let's see if Jack gets the sandy net.
Yeah, I didn't see if he got I didn't see him on the nut, so hopefully he got the checkpoint. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
luckily that checkpoint extends downward on the nut, so you can just barely touch it and spawn up there when you die.
pretty broken. There's actually several instances of that in this category of touching checkpoints from places that you really shouldn't be able to. Geode clip in late game.
See if Crawfish gets it. Just doing the skydive.
The skydive scares me. I've never done it, but I feel like if I did it, I would miss the damage and just fall.
Jack had to
Dodge.
dodge the oil guy there.
So now let's see if Jack's left or right.
Oh, he's
Middle.
middle?
Interesting. Middle.
You don't see middle game too often these days.
Ooh, I think that's short.
Oh,
Ah.
he missed it. Dang.
Yeah, that proves my point from earlier.
Oil skip.
I think he just didn't quite walk far enough up. Didn't get much speed off of the boost.
There's
Oh, is that another?
no.
What happened there?
I have
Did he
no
get spiked?
idea. I
That is-
think so, yeah.
Oh, this is really unfortunate.
Unfortunate for Jack.
This is gonna give Crawfish a solid lead going into Goo Lagoon. As long as Crawfish doesn't make any bad mistakes, be able to carry that through Poseidon and likely most of mid game as well.
Yeah. That was actually a pretty fast Squid's house from Crawfish.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes.
Alright, so Jack got it that time though. I'm sure he would like the opportunity to have a do-over there.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see how his squid house goes.
Ooh, interesting. Didn't jump into the last tikis to get the. Also, I had to jump a lot. What happened?
I think he might have forgot to not hit the last stand. Or he accidentally hit it. Yeah.
I see. First try one frame from Crawfish. Very nice. You have to press A on the first frame your damage animation ends to get an extra jump there.
The game runs at 60 FPS, so it's a really tight window.
Oh yeah. But struggling with the non-one frame. That's how this game goes. That glide is actually fairly precise. Not uncommon to miss it a couple times. Looks like a good bash though.
Yeah, made it. It's pretty good.
So that's pretty similar to oil skip, doing a sliding bash off a box. But this one, you'll lose your momentum if you're not quick enough. Jack's struggling a little bit with the one frame.
Yeah, man, these one frames, they can really just mess with you.
Yeah.
Let's see how the glide goes. Well, that was
okay.
Glide, so
that might have been a little quicker than Crawfish. Crawfish missed the glide twice. About the same. Definitely made up for the one frame.
Yeah. And this is the
nice.
Glide.
Oh!
I haven't seen that in actual years.
Is so rare.
My gosh.
That's happened to me once in my life. So that's so unfortunate. You can see now Jack's being really careful with the camera to make sure he doesn't go there again.
Yeah.
Oh, but still going over it. Should be fine though. Yeah.
It's so strange. I actually haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, I think the only reason Jack was having trouble getting the glide again is he was trying to deliberately dodge that.
Trying to set up the camera and stuff.
Yeah, I used to have the habit of like taking my hands off the controller after getting that glide, and it messed me up real good once.
Yeah, it's somewhat precise. You have to watch out for that.
Jack remembering not to attempt SBA yet. Very, very good.
Did somebody do that?
I don't think anyone did it in the races, but that's a problem I have a lot from NG+.
Right, Poseidon. We're just gonna see some robot Sandy manips here to do the fight optimally, but yeah.
It's very good pace from Crawfish, though.
It's interesting how if you stand in the middle, she'll like jump to you immediately, but in the other phases, she doesn't do that, so...
Yeah, this fight's weird.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot nicer if it did work like that, though.
Like on every phase, it would definitely save a lot of time.
Yeah. Could minimize the boringness just a little bit. You know, as much as I want the racers to have a close race, you know, a good race, it is nice that they're not in Poseidon at the exact same time.
Yeah, because Poseidon can just drag on sometimes. It's a pretty slow fight. I tend to like Industrial Park more, even though it is longer.
Yeah, Industrial Park isn't bad. It's long, but at least it's not brain dead.
Yeah, this one's kind of an autopilot.
Yeah, you still have to react to Industrial Park. Whereas this, as long as you do the same thing, the fight's exactly the same every time.
Taking a beating out there. The robot better change tactics and fast.
Unfortunately, not a lot to talk about right now.
Yeah, just some simple manips you do here, but not really much going on.
Really is unfortunate that this early in the run, there's such a big chunk of downtime, essentially.
Losing its head.
Not true downtime, but for the pace that this game is typically going at, it's essentially downtime.
Yeah. I feel like after this, though, it picks up quite a bit.
Yeah, you get no breaks.
Nice flying, head thing move by Patrick.
Okay, Crawfish just about done here, just needs the last hit, and Jack going into phase 3 soon.
Yeah, this should be a sub 16 Poseidon from Crawfish. Always good. Nice.
Wow, I've never seen such an electrifying match.
Now for the infamous trick, SBA.
Yeah, if Crawfish has issues here, this could become close again, but we don't want that to happen. We want Crawfish to have a good SBA. It's never fun to struggle with SBA.
Yeah, messing up SBA costs so much time, it's ridiculous, so hopefully both runners get a good one.
Oh, what an uppercut!
Yeah, most things in this category you can mess up, and it's you still have time to make up for it, and you can make up for a bad SBA, but it's a lot harder. It's very punishing.
Nice move by Spongebob. This match is just about over.
I just noticed Crawfish, he went to get the Wakatiki checkpoint. Is that like a new route or
okay, yeah, so we do Wakatiki and Ballroom Sock in mid game because it's actually faster.
Oh, it is? I haven't kept up much.
That was a fairly recent finding.
Oh, okay.
What you do is you get the Wakatiki checkpoint and then you dodge the rest of the checkpoints. I believe Quotada found that. Because I know he'd been working on a lot of warpless stuff, so checkpoints are probably fresh on the mind. And then in Ballroom, it actually just turns out that straight up just walking for the sock is faster.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's actually wild.
Mostly because for a long time we had thought walking for the sock was actually really slow, and now it turns out it's faster. So.
From what I understand, the route that was timed before was different from what we do now, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jack didn't set up the checkpoint though, right? I don't think he did it in the last race, so.
No.
Yeah, Jack didn't do it, which probably just doesn't really know about it yet, or doesn't want to think about it, because it's in the end it's still pretty minor, but it is free time save.
They both use the sign to get the tiki off.
I love that sign graph. can also throw it in between the sign and the like the log over there, and you can pick it up walking off the log.
The log strength.
Yeah. I pretty much always set it up like that now, just because, like, why take the risk?
Yeah. Alright, so now they're both doing SP. Hopefully Jax doesn't pop out. I think Crawfish is good.
Yeah, I didn't see visually what Jax looked like, but it seems to be going fine. Maybe a little slow. It's hard to tell from my view. The frame rate.
I think it's one of the decent ones.
You'll see here when it stops for a second. Going up to low 20s. 23, okay. Yeah, it's slower, but it's still fine.
He might have to wait like a second or two just to catch up a bit, but
Yeah.
oh, nice tiki, like a tiki from Crawfish.
That was clean.
That was hot.
Wait, did he miss the spatula? Or-
Yeah.
That's probably fine though, because he needed to wait a couple seconds anyway.
Yeah, actually, you're right. He would have to wait a little bit.
Oh, I hate that ledge grab.
It happens so often, too.
I know, it looks like you're so far away from it, and you just... Oink.
You get yoinked. Oh, the damage boost?
Very
Let's
nice.
go.
I love this damage boost, it's so sick.
You go so fast with it. I love it.
I know. It's not terribly difficult to do, but missing it is such a feels bad.
Yeah, missing it actually.
It does make the fight more scary though.
Mm-hmm.
Decent fight though.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
Managing the robots very nicely.
Let's see how Jack does with the swingers. I wonder if he'll go for the damage boost.
I don't remember if he did or not last time. I think if I remember right, I think he went for it but missed it like a couple times and then just stopped. Looks like we're gonna get an attempt. That should work. Very nice.
Yeah, that's actually really good too. Let's see how his RNG fares.
Oh, that. Wow.
I think Crawfish had missed them. Forbidden.
Oh,
actually.
Jack's gonna have to be really careful here. He's on one. Whew. But that was actually pretty crazy. Wow, dodging the shot. Okay.
That was.
That was that was a slower fight, I think, but it looked cool.
Oh, like I said though, I think Crawfish had missed Forbidden once. You have to reload. Let's see if Jack can catch up with the Forbidden.
Ooh. Yeah, so we talked about this in the last race, but the spikes are not all just one hitbox. There's a bunch of individual colliders there, and you gotta hit it in just the right angle to get the boost.
Alright, so second try from Jack, not too bad.
So that
So he's just gonna buy all the spats from Crabs and Crawfish. I think he got the first try TV sock.
Nice.
that
I think Jack is going to go to Sand Mountain before Murmalayer.
That
So we'll see a tiny bit of route difference.
so that so that
Yeah, I think he's going to Sand Mountain first.
Yeah.
Ooh, Crawfish missing the first.
What I've noticed here is Jack does this route, but doesn't do the Speedy Shoals slam strat.
I think that saves like 4 seconds if you do Speedy Shoals.
It's not a lot. It's like 2 to 4, I think, last I remember. So yeah, this section of the game is fairly standard, except for a little bit when Crawfish attempts the slide skip. Jack's just gotta get down this slide. Crawfish just has to press some buttons, and then they'll swap.
Yeah. We're gonna trade. Yeah, he's doing the slam.
I love the slams.
Yeah. It's like a
Feels so
little
much
faster,
nicer.
right?
I heard it's like half a second, but in my opinion, it feels better, so I like it.
I'm an old runner, so I have to stop using the watermelon.
There's no risk of like messing up the melon though, and like having to get a different one.
Ghost melon is
Ghost
crap.
melon. Oh, yeah. When I started running, it was before we started slamming, like just barely before we started slamming. Or yeah, I guess it's still slam even though it's Patrick. So I was able to convert pretty quickly.
Yeah. Crawfish getting the slide skip that we mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, it's one of the most interesting parts about Mermalayer. You get stuck on the slide, and even though you're not moving, you're still building momentum. So you use that momentum to jump to the loading zone for prawn, which typically you have to go through the whole level to get the bridge for that.
Alright, so Jack's entering Mermalayer now, and Crawfish is practically done, so it's like the trading levels.
Oh yeah, here's the barroom sock, by the way.
Yeah. This is interesting. Because for so long it was like, oh, this sock is slow if you just walk for it, but
Yeah, that lamp jump though apparently makes it fast. And chat has been very vocal about what we're about to see Crawfish do. I think when is he? It's right here, yeah. Goo Lagoon 3 in mid game.
ooh.
Swag.
Why does he do that?
Crawfish and Flux do that for the swag. It doesn't lose any inputs. But the argument is if it loses frames for being a human.
That's for swag, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
I'll start
swag.
doing it too.
They do it in races. The story was, I think one of them forgot to get the reward in a race, and then realized that, oh wait, it actually doesn't lose any time to just grab it after Murmur Layer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
Always
Crawfish now.
As a commentator, it tends to trip me up because after I see them do the spatula trades, they only have 28. And I'm like, wait.
It feels like one of them's a lot more ahead than the other, but really
Yeah, like-
they're just trading the level.
What did they miss? Also, the Gulagoon, the extra Gulagoon segment's a mind game to trick your opponent into thinking you're a little bit further ahead than you are.
Yeah,
Jack
that's
missing
how-
the slam here. Ooh, wow, 3 times.
And that's why I don't go for slams, because I'm very bad at doing those slams.
Yeah, it's a little weird. You really want to make sure, you want to be aiming for like the top edge. So if you hit anywhere else, you just slide off.
Really like pushed off, right? So.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
and Jack misses the slide skip. I think he might not have waited long enough for the momentum. Looked pretty fast, like on the attempt.
Might have not held
Should work.
far enough, right? Maybe, yeah.
Well, the security.
Ooh, Crawfish taking some hits.
Let's see if Jack goes
Nice
for
climb.
the lag hole.
Oh, the lag ball's so cool.
No, I got my hopes up. That's fine.
I don't really understand it completely, but when it works, it's nice.
Yeah, you just basically bowl at the button from the side and you just wait where the cloud is because it lags it. And it just makes the ball go through.
Yeah,
It's really weird.
it's hard to aim. It's like, don't have a lot of time.
Ooh, he missed the tiki there.
Ooh, that's not good. Did he notice?
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, the 3 stacks. And then the freaking ball didn't hit the 1 tiki.
I think both of these runners are gonna do SM2 after IP.
I think Jack does. I'm not sure about Crawfish.
I know Crawfish does in PB attempts. I don't know if he changes it up for the race or not. I didn't get to see his race earlier today. Or not that part of it anyway. Good crusty crab from Jack.
Yeah, that was pretty solid. So practically going to be like 2 hits like off from each other.
Yeah, not far at all. About 30 seconds, I guess.
Yikes! Looks
Yeah,
like
just about.
SpongeBob's in for a rough ride.
And Crawfish does have the sock though, Wakatiki.
Great barrier
So it's actually
reef.
a little
Oh,
further than
that's
that.
right. Yeah.
It might be closer to a minute. I know
That's the
Jack did
ticket.
the bowl strats for Wakatiki the last race. So yeah, Crawls had a very solid start to the race here. Oh, and ballroom sock. I forgot about that one too. That's like another 15,
Did-
20-ish.
Did Jack not go for the sock?
Jack hasn't updated his route to have. Where's Jack? Oh, Jack got hit.
That's the ticket.
I'm pretty sure Jack didn't get it unless I just missed it. He didn't get it in the last race. So.
Yeah, maybe he didn't do the route. I should probably update my own route too. It's been a while.
So yeah, given that information, Crawfish has actually got a
Look at
pretty good
that.
lead here.
Robots made
What is
himself
Sandy going
dizzy.
to
do to get SpongeBob unfrozen? Oh, that was a doozy. Do-si-do and around you go.
So phase 3 here for Crawfish. You're gonna see some of the manipulation strats come into play here, where
Could
you're
melt anything.
trying to make sure
Sandy will become a banana
Patrick
split
always
after
lands
another
at
one of
this
those.
side of the arena. And it got pretty kind of unlucky there.
Yeah, he got the weird extended spin. Unfortunately. I don't know why that happens. Might just be some dumb positioning thing.
Yeah, it's not fun though.
Definitely not.
And the robot is down. One more douse with that stuff, and SpongeBob will be back in the ring. Sandy will become a banana split after another one of those. Oh,
Jack
and the
flooding the
robot
arena
is
with
down.
boxes.
Yeah, it makes it
That
way
does
safer
it.
to land
SpongeBob is back in the
land
fight.
the hit on Patrick.
Ooh, walking into the goo. The goo is so scary here because sometimes you just drown even without having touched it before. Especially off the conveyors.
Yeah, I think it doesn't recognize your last standing position, and it just drowns you. Really?
It's pretty annoying.
It looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
Alright, here we see cruise boosting. Let's go.
Very nice. Crawfish is going to do downtown. Okay, so let's see Sand Mountain 2 after Kelp. Gives him plenty of time to decide which strats to use.
Ooh, running right from Jack.
I see a prime bull.
Okay. Let's see how Jack does in Sand Mountain.
Ooh, he missed the button. Crawfish.
Good recovery. Still warming up that cruise boosting.
Yeah, he's doing Sand Mountain, so
So Jack did both LCBs in the last race. It'll be interesting to see if he goes for that again. It worked out for him, so we might.
that Chuck always scares me. I think I've gotten hit
Yeah.
there a couple times. Sucks.
I don't think I've been hit by him with a cruise boost, but
Keep-
definitely in general. Crawl entering, or not already entered, but beginning the sea needle
Built
here.
for-
Cycle-based level, very tight on the timing.
Actually use a music cue to know how far behind you are in the cycle.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not good.
If you would have hit both,
Okay. It's okay recovery, but it's gonna throw off the cycle for sure. See what happens in the next window. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That actually would have been interesting to see.
yeah, that probably would have saved it. Jack
I've
getting a
never
pretty
even
fast.
considered doing that.
Jack getting a pretty fast LCD actually.
Yeah, it's a little slow on the attempts, but as long as it doesn't kill me, should be fine.
You have to be careful here. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's so fast you have to wait longer on the slam. Yeah.
and he landed pretty far in the center of the slide too. It makes it harder to get that bash. She got the bash, but not quite where it needed to happen.
Yeah. Very, very hard thing to pull off actually. Takes quite a bit of practice to get down.
Oh, what happened here?
Did he miss TP?
Has to have. That's not good.
Yeah, I think he missed one.
Jack's gonna be catching up. Oh, that is so frustrating.
That's annoying. Oh my gosh.
Although Jack did miss the pillar shot, so gonna have to get that. Probably just gonna get Sandy to get it. Yeah.
I'm wondering if Crawfish will do the
Barrel skip?
barrel skip.
Yeah, Crawfish does that. This looks like a good setup. Very nice.
Yeah, the bash makes it a little
So
easier, I
free.
think. Yeah.
Since I picked up the bash strat, and like just made sure I walked off the edge before bashing, I don't think I've missed it a single time.
Yeah, you just have to make sure your down momentum is
Yeah.
well, you don't have any actually. You just gotta make sure you don't have any down momentum. Ooh, I don't think he got the spat there. Yeah,
it
he's
does
gonna have
not
to go
look
back.
like it. Alright, let's see if Jack can
I fly.
Get that LCB a little bit quicker this time.
Yeah, this LCB is kind of finicky.
Yeah, I agree. I mentioned this in the last one that in my opinion this LCB is actually harder to get, even though the movement's easier. There it is. That's not terrible.
Pretty fast.
This will still save a bit of time over normal one cycle strats. Yeah, I mentioned though that usually, at least for myself, I find that I'm pretty good at one of the LCBs and then struggle with the other one. Just flip-flops.
LCBs are pretty tough, especially if you don't hit your angles right. I think a lot of it has to do with the angle and
For
the
sure.
timing of the cruise boost.
Ooh, the Crawfish taking a hit in caves. Good at cruise boost recovery though. Kind of a weird geoclip. Got through it. Oh, Jack does this.
What
Always-
the heck?
Always.
What?
Yeah, Jack's strat. I mean, it works.
That was
You
really
can't fall
cool.
off the slide if you don't go off the slide.
Yeah.
It makes
That
yellow
ledge grab,
tube
too.
pretty much impossible, but I think since you're like approaching the spikes faster, it's probably not a big deal.
He did like a ledge grab on the tublet. thing,
Yeah.
too. That was
That's actually really nice for avoiding the thunder tikis.
Yeah, because you're not gonna have that jank slide pushing you all over the place
Yeah.
if you jump on the corner instead.
Okay. Crawfish, little bit of a sketchy rock skip, but made it work.
That was pretty nice. Prawn skip from Jack. Does anyone do?
I see.
backflip
This.
thing?
I think Crawfish recently learned DTLC, but I don't think I would be surprised if he goes for it right now. Jack does know it, but he said after the last race that he's not going to go for it anymore.
Always going for it,
It's not-
and that's unfortunate.
Smart bail though. I was gonna say Jack did adjust his route here. He did not do Murmelayer after Sand Mountain in the last race, and then everyone yelled at him. So now it's happening.
Ooh,
Hopefully he remembers that he did it and doesn't come back later. Got the clam bash.
the robot sponge for Crawfish was kind of wonky.
Yeah. So then, DTLC is so nice if you can get it. It just skips all the dumb stuff. You drain the lake.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time. I think it's like 30
Or
something.
30, 40.
Yeah. Because an optimal DTL would be 63 seconds, I think. And
Yeah, it's about 30.
yeah.
Down.
I think I got sub 31, so I got a 29 segment on
That's really fast.
it.
Kind of
Yeah.
have a crab boost, I'd bet.
Yeah, crab boost with like a 3 paused lag clip and instant spec grab was amazing.
Jack, it's good button presses.
Enabling the hand.
Pause.
My favorite character in all of SpongeBob, Hans. I wonder how much time would be saved if we could do like a no source requirement run. Cause I don't think it's much. Might be like 20
Yeah, I
seconds or
mean,
something.
you could do art skip, and then I guess CCA, campers. I'm not
Pretty
sure
much it, I think.
Yeah, there's not much else.
Yeah, I think it's only a few seconds, so
Not really worth it to be its own thing yet. Maybe one day.
maybe one day if we can somehow find a way to skip getting the wheels or something.
Yeah.
Because art skip, you practically get like 4 or 5 art pieces on your way over
Exactly.
through all of Rock Bottom, so it's not even worth. And then, well, campers, I think you save like what 20 seconds. Maybe?
I don't know. I don't play ALS.
I think in ALS it saves more, but
Hmm.
yeah.
You get no. Okay. So both runners having some issues with C Needle. Jack gets the cruise boost though. Might be able to recover this.
He can take a wide turn though. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, he gets chucked. That is going to cost him. Starting here in the middle window, huh? That's
That's very unfortunate.
it's gonna be interesting. Missed one again. Oh man. Yeah, I always like to complain about the checkpoints in this level. They make no sense. Have a checkpoint on every window.
But it still like resets the tikis. It's so
Yeah.
weird. Like, I don't know.
Oof. Gotta love C Needle.
Yep. Let's see if Crawfish gets that 40 in-game time on this spat.
Pretty hard.
Oh, he got it.
I think that was a warpless autopilot. Oh, he got that checkpoint.
Is that
Okay.
faster? I think I'm even out maybe.
I'm not sure if it's faster, but maybe he I didn't see. Maybe he accidentally got the checkpoint and then decided to go for it. I think I might have saw something like a while back. I think Swag Master Doritos might have said something about that checkpoint. I don't remember what the verdict was though.
Isn't that a warpless strat too?
Depending on your route, it can be, yeah. If you need those socks and warpless, that's the strat. So But I do believe Crawfish's route does that in that category, so maybe that's why I did it.
Maybe. Ooh, that was scary looking from Crawfish.
Jack has some issues with the flowers here, trees, or whatever weird objects.
What are those
Bouncy
things? Are they like trees that bounce you? I don't.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
You don't have to know.
Whoa. That was weird.
Yeah, that angle for the camera is always kind of spooky. I've had very like near blue screen experiences there, but it's never happened, but it's been close.
Oh, it's happened before. I think it had it happen to me once.
Yeah, I just meant for me personally, it hadn't. But it definitely looks like it could happen. Crawfish is stream frozen. Oh,
Well,
coming back?
there you go.
it is.
Yeah.
There's actually a really cool spatula animation skip you can do for that trench spat, but unfortunately it wouldn't be fast in this category. You can walk into the sleepy and do like a damage boost and like hit R and like just fall into the spatula.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, can't you just like double jump and then press R on it?
Probably. I actually haven't thought about that, but yeah, because the spatula is inside of the.
Oh,
like,
yes. What happened there? I think you might have just accidentally hit the
yeah,
B button.
miss button. Those are rare, but when they happen, it feels really bad. I accidentally pressed B at the top of the tower in Gulagoon Pier once.
Oh, that's
Just
that's
went
a
all the way down.
that's a big oof.
going for the ledge grab and just hit B. Yeah, I'll continue to flex the warpless knowledge.
Worthless game. Alright, I think that was a pretty solid lasers from Crawfish.
Yeah,
Jack
looks
getting
fine.
that geode cliff.
Yeah, interestingly enough, that damage boost skip that I've mentioned isn't actually how I do the skip in Warpless, because I have a cruise boost at that point, so you do it like the Jellyfish Fields sass, but it's super free. Not hard.
Just makes it free, huh?
Yeah. Because you just run at the spatula and spam R and you get it.
I think Crawfish is still ahead, but the routes are kind of different. I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell when you're comparing, like, Jack has Sand Mountain too, like, that's a long segment, but Crawfish, like, what's the difference here? I think Crawfish has finished Jellyfish Fields, but Jack is most of the way through at this point.
Oh,
That's not good.
that is.
Let's see if Jack, looks like Jack's gonna change his mind, gonna attempt the clip anyway.
No, that's. You hate to see it.
Unfortunate. It's hard to tell, but I think the mashing was kind of inconsistent.
A lot of the times it's actually your L presses. You have to watch out for it. Like,
Yeah, but it's impossible to know how good that was as a viewer.
yeah. My favorite character, Hans. Very good.
Yeah, now that actually was a worthless strat. And this is, as I understand it, I think Quatada timed this to be faster if you have the extra shinies.
Let's see if she goes through the cutscenes, dude. Oh,
Nice.
that's really good.
Oh, was it Alex that timed it?
Let's see how this fight treats him.
Ooh, got the green tubelets.
The green one. Let's go.
Green.
That's what is that? St. Patrick's?
That's what I heard. Is I think Jack also has the green ones.
Alright, let's see how these balloon kids go.
Yeah, so the tubelets have Easter eggs. They have special colored flames for different days of the year, different holidays, and it's just based off of your system clock. So you can manipulate the system clock to get a cool Easter egg for your race.
They're pretty good kids from Crawfish.
Yeah, and solid sport climb from Jack.
Alright, let's see if he gets this boss fight.
Crawfish should be going for out of bounds here. Yep.
Nice boss fight from Jack. Let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah, that part's always scary.
Yeah, the walking off and gets it good though. It can be tricky to recover that if you don't get it the first time. You gotta line it back up and everything. Nice slam skip. And now Crawfish will be making the return to downtown.
So Crawfish already did JF, right? He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jack going for the.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jack does this last. So Jack has the Sand Mountain Edge. Is there any levels Crawfish has done that Jack didn't? I don't think. Except for Rock Bottom, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think that's it.
Sand Mountain is a pretty long segment though, so.
Dream and Goo Lagoon. Right. He was just right there.
Yeah. And Crawfish, does he do the LCB shreds?
I know that he knows them.
Who knows if he'll go for it?
Yeah. I'm not sure what his typical race, like, he does in races.
Yeah. Oh, Jack's gonna get that 40 in-game time spat as well. Let's go. Oh, I think I saw this part in the last race. And
Rooftops?
yeah, and somebody got the
Flex, one frame.
the one frame
Yeah.
bowl. I was like, dang.
Yeah, Flex fell off and recovered it with the one frame, which actually turned out to be really important considering how close the race was. Going for the disable here. Nice, second try. So that's a method of disabling the hand. You don't actually see the hand here, but that's just because timing is that close.
I think it's just spawned off screen. It
Yeah.
still disables them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like you touch the hand trigger like literally right as the level starts to load, so the hand is counted as active even though you don't actually see it. It's pretty lucky that it works really when you think about it like that.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how a lot of this stuff just works out.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, missing the bash.
Jack's
Nice intro.
struggling, dude. That's a rip.
Just turn the teeter. Committed, okay. Wait. Did he get the smash? Did he fall off or what's he doing?
I don't think,
Okay.
yeah, he didn't get it.
That's interesting. Sure.
That works.
I mean, I guess.
Ooh, Crawfish doing the small cruise boost there to make the jump easier.
The slow cruise boost is overpowered right there.
I dig it.
Ah, no taxi pad skip.
Just barely missed it.
That bowl is so dumb.
Oh, Jack missing the ledge grab there.
There it is.
No.
Looks like he knows the backup here, though.
I'm guessing, yeah, you do the old strat. You get the cruise boost. Oh my gosh. That was so close.
I thought for sure that was gonna be a miss. Wait. Oh, right, the sleepy. Yeah, okay, that was a good observation from Jack. Because he used the piston earlier, the sleepy spawned, so he couldn't use the normal route.
Yeah, the little shortcut you do from the side.
Ooh, another slam there. Ooh, doesn't go for the time save of slipping off.
Yeah, he's playing it safe.
So we should see Crawfish going for the cruise boost vine sock here. Pretty pog. Or maybe not? Went very far away from the edge. No, we're good, okay.
I think he was also playing it safe. He didn't want to fall off somewhere where he shouldn't have or something.
Yeah. Usually, even if you fall off, you can still hit the slide though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you want to keep the cruise boost, so like, you slip off right as the animation's finishing, you just, it's riskier, of course, but
You could probably do an L control there and just like make your way over. Yeah. Right, so Jack's
strat.
done. Yeah. Jack's done with rock bottom. No. What's he doing? Oh yeah, he has to do crab stream.
Yeah, no cutscene skip here. Oh! Right, I think, actually, wait. Has he done downtown too? Okay, we are seeing a skip. There's a lot to keep track of.
Yeah. Oh, he got it. Nice.
Nice.
So both players got that. Just really good. Just have to be careful with the dupe here because it's happened before where the missile just goes right through him.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
So the way that cutscene skip works essentially is you have to pause the game very quickly when you first load in after canceling the text box before the cutscene plays. That way when you reload, you're spawning in a different spot from where you are the first time you load in, and you're just close enough to the edge to put a bowl in after canceling the text box again to fall off as the cutscene's starting. And then the hand grabs you and it interrupts it.
I think it saves 8 seconds.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah, you have to pause 1 frame after the text box and then reload the level.
Was it really 1 frame?
I think it might be more, but I think
It feels less precise than 1, but it's definitely close. You have to be careful that with the text boxes though, because if you cancel them too quickly, the game will lag for a moment and makes it pretty much impossible to make this strat work. Oh, missing the first kid.
he's just opting to reload it.
Yeah. Struggling with the cruise boost here. Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, yeah, that's the right call.
Yeah.
Yeah, should have done that last time instead of reloading, but I guess since he missed again anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Crawfish practically done with Cub. What does he have left to do?
Sand Mountain 2 and Graveyard.
Yeah.
I think you did Murmulator? Maybe? Maybe Murmulator. I don't remember. Yeah, Murmulator. Okay.
Yeah.
I always forget where Murmulator gets placed in this route.
Especially when these routes are different for everybody. So.
Yeah. Wow, these cycles are just not on Jack's side.
See how wacky he goes.
Pulling a little early there.
Yeah, you have to take into account the bobbing up and down of the TPU.
Oh, that is so unlucky. Went under the tiki, so wasn't able to jump up to it. That. Wow.
You hate to see it, honestly.
Nice ball shot there.
Yeah, Crawfish getting the prawn skip as well.
Very, very clean. So should be just Sand Mountain and Graveyard for Crawfish here. So Crawfish should have a pretty sizable lead here. See if he recognizes that. Changes the strats accordingly. I don't know if Crawfish pays attention to the his opponent's stream very closely. Because if you're not watching a lot, it can be hard to really tell whenever you're not doing the same route.
Ooh, struggling with the bash.
Oh. Okay, let's see if Jack does, there's a really cool backup Jack did last week with, a bash off of, like, the chimney of that building. Looks like we're gonna see, yeah, I learned this from him last week. This is a, oh no, wait, never mind, he still had that. I thought he was already up once. Oh, Crawfish is going for the LCB, interesting. I wonder if he doesn't realize the difference. Okay, he's gonna abort there.
Doing the sandy strat.
Yeah. Probably should have just went for this from the start, but should still be fine.
I don't think he lost too much time on that.
Yeah, I'd like to see, oh no! Oh, that's not good at all.
So that's probably gonna even him out with Jack, because remember Jack also missed the that sock, so
Jack did have the LCB though, so like a little faster movement.
Yeah, with these different routes, you can't really tell who's ahead or behind now.
Anyway, I was gonna say, if we get another 100% tournament here, having a tracker and the layout somehow would be really helpful. Ooh, Crawfish is going to have some trouble. Maybe he hasn't done this strat in a while. Loving it.
Yeah, he needs to get a little more height on that. So
He needs to get it quickly too, or Jack's gonna catch up. I do believe Jack's going to Kelp Forest after that. And if Jack finishes Kelp Forest before Crawfish is out of Sand Mountain, it's not good. It's gonna be very close.
yeah, Jack has Kelp and then Dutchman's, right? And then Crawfish. He needs to
Yeah.
finish Sand Mountain and also Dutchman, so
This looks good. Yeah, Crawfish should still be able to make this work. Because Kelp Forest is like 7 minutes optimally.
Here we are.
Just needs to get down this slide and then have a good SM1C.
yeah, he just needs to be careful with those sand, man.
Yeah. Should be able to make this timer fairly easily, as long as he doesn't get any one-frame jumps off the slide.
That would suck. Yeah, these slides are kind of janky. Even just falling off the edge of one can stop all your momentum for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, if you jump on the frame that you land on the slide, you actually lose your slide momentum. And as Roberto was mentioning, some of the edges aren't considered slide, so it's like really weird.
Yeah, I think there's a layer. It's like a slide layer, and then there's the ground.
Something like that.
Oh, there you go.
There's the one frame. But that was a very fast timer. 8 seconds on the timer. Sandy, that's pretty fast.
Just as we were talking about it, he gets the freaking slowdown.
It's the curse.
The curse.
It cursed him. Alright, he already had the first stock.
Oh, Jack doesn't do the cruise boost.
Yeah. A lot of these newer strats Jack hasn't picked up yet. Small time saves.
Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff that I haven't seen either, so I'm gonna pick those up. Oh, he's going for the LCD. Crawfish. Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll help.
That's definitely gonna help him keep his lead. Alright, let's see Jack.
Yeah, I'm scared to say anything at this point.
Yeah, I don't wanna. Oh, he does the.
is getting the... There it is. Yeah, I talked about that in the last race, how Jack spins for that, and why I think it's strange.
I actually do it as well because
Really?
I find it easier to like hold the back onto the leaf if you spin.
See,
And,
but
yeah.
I feel like it would be harder because you can't bash during the animation, right?
Yeah, but you have that the like spin slowdown to kind of give you that edge. So even if you fall
Oh,
off
I
the
see what you
leaf,
mean.
you're still like in the air, like at the height of the leaf. So
Right, right. I was my alternative to the spin is the small hop. Is what I was going against. Like,
yeah, the small hop still gives you that little bit of down momentum.
yeah,
So it's still kind of
hard to be
scary.
perfect, but
Yeah,
I guess having no momentum. I feel like it's hard to be precise with the spin too, though. I mean, I haven't tried it, so
yeah. I could not get the bash on the leaf without the spin.
might
So I don't
look
know.
into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you spun like a little high and then landed on it, it'd be kind of the same as a short hop at that point. That was my thought process. Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Jack losing the cruise boost too.
yeah. If you lose the cruise boost here, it's kind of weird to get another one. There is a spot a little closer than Jack went, but
You can't really tell.
not,
It's all
not
just
great.
jank.
Yeah, the geometry is not nice. But Crawfish got through Sand Mountain 2 very nicely after that Slide 3 mishap. And that pole boost. There it is.
How long is Dutchman's in Hundo? Like 4.5?
5-ish.
5
Like
ish?
5.5, I think sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crawfish still has a couple minute lead here, or minute, maybe not, probably not 2, but like a minute and some. Maybe 2 actually. I don't know. It's
It's like a minute and a half, maybe 2.
minute and a half to 2. Yeah, I agree. You just finished Lake. Jacket. Yeah, it's probably 2.
I hate these tikis.
Oh. Yeah, I was playing last night actually and got the rare double bowl recovery.
Ooh. It's like you have a second or something to recover, I think.
Yeah, I'm not I think it's based off the combo meter. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, then it's probably a second because I think every second the combo like goes up.
Yeah, basically like the ball went past the first 2, so I was able to bowl another one and
Recover it
get those.
quickly.
Unironically, one of the harder socks in the entire game, just because of that.
Jack missing the
Sock
yeah the
at the
freaking-
slam.
the
yeah.
slam right there. The bubble bounce.
Jumping from far away. Gets the spin though. Like,
Ooh.
ooh, that timing for the slam after the spin is really tight.
He actually got rid of his cruise boost. I don't know if he knows about the strat where you keep it on the rock.
Yeah, he didn't have the last race. I'm not like didn't get stuck. I'm not sure what's up with that. Judging by chat, it seems no one truly knows how the tikis work.
Those tikis are a mystery. Oh no, he missed the little ledge up there with the spec. Gosh.
I was too busy being scared for Jack because he didn't zoom in the camera on that spat grab. Thought he was gonna
Oh
fall.
yeah, I saw that too. I was like, oh, that's kind of sketchy.
Ooh, swinger bounce.
Hey, let's go. Oh, he has
I'll
to
get hit.
Oh,
Ooh, hoo,
okay.
hoo.
Alright, that was
Clean.
Monka S.
Sure.
Oh, boat bash. And okay, he opted to get rid of his cruise booster.
Safe. Respect it.
I don't think it loses that much time, mostly because you have to do this big
No.
turnaround after anyway, so
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
good. Pretty good Dutchman skip from Crawfish too.
Yeah, very clean.
Yeah.
Inside rail too.
Oh, he did inside, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he still did the like the top portion the same, but you know, didn't go around the outside.
Yeah. Struggling a bit with that cage clip.
As Jack struggles with the button.
Oh, there you go.
Crawfish is in the final stretch here.
It's not over yet, though. Not over yet. Robo Spongebob can be pain.
Yeah, it's certainly in his hands though.
Definitely. I wonder if
Oh, I thought we were gonna see another swingers bounce. Swinger bounce is so cool.
It's so weird how some swingers are solid and some aren't.
Yeah. This game, so strange.
What I'm wondering is if Crawfish is gonna do the fast
Ooh.
range.
Are we? Oh, Jack's doing this.
Ooh.
Nice. Very clean. That
That was
movement is
good.
really tricky. That last bash slam is extremely precise.
Oh, he's going for fast brain.
Yep.
Ooh, he just barely missed it.
That's unfortunate. He's got to be watching the stream to know that he has time. Oh, that's a little... I think he saved it. Nice, okay.
Yeah, I'm always pressing A there, because sometimes you make it on the ledge, but you still fall.
Yeah, I need to get in that habit.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going for down clip here? That's risky.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
And 133.21 it looks like from Crawfish.
Yeah.
Looks like he's still got some splits open, so the timer didn't stop.
So Crawfish taking the win. Alright.
Very nice. Jack finishing up now too.
They serve food here, yes, but they don't
event.
Nice,
A gauntlet of ever
first hit from
increasing
Jack there.
ferocity. The robot better change tactics and fast.
Oh no.
I guess Spongebob won't be
Robo
winning
skip,
that way.
Robo Sponge skip is like
Do-si-do and around you go.
so easy to choke.
That does it. Spongebob is back in the.
It's not too hard, but choking it is pretty easy too. So
Yeah.
Will
just-
SpongeBob
Crawfish-
be able
Crawfish
to
is doing
neutralize
old
the
ballroom
giant
clip.
robot's brain?
For the fans. Yeah, I remember like right before I learned this trick, you discovered the current strat.
the clip, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's convenient.
If he gets this clip. Oh, he didn't go through the whole thing. He's gonna have to go around this thing.
Hmm.
Yes. What's he
Got the,
doing?
what is this sprout?
Ah,
I thought for sure he's just gonna grab the, like, go inside the back and hit the. Is he trying to? Oh, he wants to swag.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, swag.
Okay.
Swag.
He wants to swag. That's
Let's
what's.
go. I
Very nice. Oh, sponge glide. Hello. Crawfish. Congratulations.
Oh, GG, dude.
Yeah, GG.
Hey, Jack.
Good job.
Hey, thanks, Jack. GG.
I had multiple emotional breakdowns in Jackalacka.
Oh, yeah.
That was a disaster, but I don't know.
We really felt bad for the DTLC miss.
Yeah, after that I was just like, I really just want to not do this, but you know, I had to finish out the run. Like I assumed I was like 10 minutes behind based off of how poorly I was playing, so I was just like feeling very dejected. But
It wasn't that bad.
yeah,
It was actually fairly close most of the time.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I was on PB pace until I got to slide 3, and then slide 3 happened.
Yeah, I think there were people talking about that.
Yeah, not a big PB, but you know.
We were just wondering, like, we saw you started to go for the LCB there, and then you backed out. Were you paying attention to Jack, or
No, I wasn't looking at Jack at all. My initial plan was because after no, I didn't want to have another Sand Mountain where I spent 5 minutes on slide 3. So my plan was I'll spend 30 seconds on trying to get the LCB. If I don't get it, I'll do Sandy. And in hindsight, I probably should have just committed to the LCB. But I mean, that's knowledge for the future.
That's Bob.
I'm so not used to doing Sandy after all these months.
That's what I was gonna ask if it had been a while.
Yes, it had. It showed on my race versus Unova as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like have very little knowledge about strats, so like I just kind of go for whatever, and I don't really know backups. So if like LCB wasn't working, like I wasn't gonna try and do it again. I was just like, all right, I know how to get to the pillar socket Sandy, so I'll just do that.
Yeah.
To
be fair, like missing that bash and like recovering it is still like it loses a lot of time. Like Sandy was definitely a smart decision.
Yeah. It's probably like recovering pillar sock like that probably is slower than doing it as Sandy, I think.
It might be slightly quicker if you get it first, like next try. I don't know though.
I mean, it is two like goes down, or like it's like 2 runs down if you do the backup, and then I don't know. I just like.
But in a race, probably not worth it to go for it again.
Yeah, I knew I like had like a very terrible early game, so I was like, I really got to try and get all the strats I can to catch up.
Yeah, I know it's just like this big knowledge thing where like if you just don't know, you kind of just lose time, which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Crawfish, congratulations again.
Thank you.
GG Craw.
Yeah, GT Jack.
Congrats on
We got grand finals coming up after this at 7. Be sure to catch that. That's Univa versus Flux. Should be a really good matchup. And yeah, that'll be the end of the tournament after that. So don't miss it.
Yeah, I'm really
Thanks
excited
for
to see
racing,
this
guys.
match.
Yeah, thanks for GSA for hosting this and everything.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for commentating, guys.
No problem. It's my first time commentating, so
Shout out to Rubber for
Let's go,
commentating.
Robert.
Robert.
Square doing back-to-back commentary, like,
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row, back to back.
you like that?
Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back soon.